In Canaan, there once lived a man named Joshua, whose story is woven into the tapestry of ancient history and faith. Joshua was born into slavery in Egypt, a time when the Israelites were oppressed by the Pharaoh. But destiny had grander plans for Joshua. Moses, the great prophet, was chosen by God to lead the Israelites out of Egypt and to the Promised Land. As Moses' faithful assistant, Joshua witnessed the miracles of the plagues, the parting of the Red Sea, and the giving of the 10 Commandments at Mount Sinai. When Moses died, Joshua was appointed as his successor, tasked with leading the Israelites into the land of Canaan. Joshua faced formidable challenges as he led the Israelites on their journey. The land of Canaan was inhabited by powerful nations, and its cities were fortified and well defended. But Joshua was undeterred, for he had faith in the promise of God to deliver the land into the hands of the Israelites. The first city Joshua encountered was Jericho, with its towering walls that seemed impregnable. But following divine instructions, Joshua led the Israelites in a remarkable battle plan. For 6 days, the Israelites marched around the city, led by priests carrying the Ark of the Covenant. On the 7th day, they marched around the city 7 times, and at the sound of the trumpets, the walls of Jericho miraculously crumbled, and the city was conquered. Joshua continued to lead the Israelites in their conquest of Canaan, facing battles and challenges along the way. Through courage, faith, and divine guidance, Joshua led his people to victory after victory, fulfilling the promise of God to give them the land. Joshua's story is one of faith, leadership, and the fulfillment of God's promises. It is a testament to the power of belief and the strength that comes from trusting in a higher purpose. Joshua's legacy endures as a reminder that with faith, even the mightiest walls can crumble and the greatest challenges can be overcome. As Joshua led the Israelites further into the land of Canaan, he faced not only physical battles but also spiritual and moral challenges. The tribes of Israel were tasked with purging the land of idolatry and immorality, which often led to internal conflicts and struggles. One such challenge arose when the Gibeonites, a neighboring tribe, deceived Joshua into making a treaty with them. Despite this deception, Joshua honored the treaty, demonstrating his commitment to justice and integrity even in the face of deceit. Joshua's leadership was not without its moments of doubt and struggle. At one point, the Israelites faced a fierce coalition of Canaanite kings, and Joshua found himself in a precarious position. It was then that God reassured Joshua, promising him victory and encouraging him to be strong and courageous. Throughout his leadership, Joshua remained steadfast in his faith and commitment to God's commandments. He ensured that the land was divided among the tribes of Israel fairly and justly, fulfilling the promise made to their ancestors. As Joshua neared the end of his life, he gathered the people to renew their covenant with God, reminding them of all that God had done for them and urging them to remain faithful. After Joshua's death, the Israelites continued to honor his legacy, living in the land that God had given them and striving to follow his commandments. Joshua's story is a testament to the power of faith, courage, and obedience. His leadership and dedication to God's commands guided the Israelites through a challenging period in their history, leaving a legacy that inspired future generations to remain faithful to God's promises.